Last time, you remember, Hoppity Hooper, Waldo, and Fillmore Bear were tied to stakes while the evil jungle chieftain prepared to pot them with poisoned arrows. Now we come in...
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That didn't happen last time.
Oh, well, I must be getting ahead of my story.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to like this story.
It sounds like a tragedy.
Well, our story actually begins...
A tragedy with an unhappy ending.
Well, they're the worst kind.
Our story begins...
I like stories with happy endings.
Yeah, especially if I'm in them.
Our story...
You are.
Do you mind?
Sorry.
Our story begins in Foggy Bog, Wisconsin,
That's sort of a tragedy in itself.
where our friends are sitting outside Waldo's truck engaged in a stirring game of cat's cradle.
Okay, Uncle Waldo, there's the cup and saucer. Let's see you make something out of that.
There, the five-pointed star.
Your turn, Fillmore.
Oh, I can't play that game. They're my fingers. They're all thumbs.
How about your thumbs?
They're all fingers.
Then you're breaking even. Go ahead.
Okay. There.
What is it?
What's it look like?
Gee, it looks like a big butterfly.
It does?
Yes, what are you trying to make?
Hey, would you believe a big butterfly?
Gee, I've never seen a cat's cradle design like that.
Hold it right there, fatso.
Hey, who are you?
Front page Frisbee, demon reporter for the Foggy Bog Flash.
3 days later, the news was all over town.
Extra! Local bear discovers new butterfly. Scientific world agog. Flash, scoops, all other papers.
Well, Chauncey, looks like front page Frisbee's done it again.
Sure has, Edgar. He's got the headline printed upside down.
Gee, my picture in the paper.
Fillmore Bear today discovered a new butterfly by Etienne Sherdloo when he was Sherdloo with his friends Hoppity, Etlon, and Waldo Sherdloo.
Ridiculous. Who cares whether you discovered a new butterfly by...
I do, gentlemen.
Oh, hi, how are you?
My card, sir.
Dr. Donald Dingbat, Badger State College.
Yes. Actually, I'm a lepidopterist.
I thought they had a cure for that now.
No, Fillmore, he means he collects butterflies.
And I read in the paper that you discovered a new one. Maybe it's the one I'm looking for.
I doubt it. My butterfly was just made out of...
Quiet, friends, now. Tell me, Doctor, you're prepared to pay for this butterfly?
Oh, yes. The butterfly I'm looking for is very valuable.
Hey, my butterfly was made out of... Oh!
Well, I think we're just the fellas to help you find your butterfly, aren't we, Hoppity?
I'm always willing to help.
And who are you?
Well, that's my Uncle Waldo.
Oh, you're Waldo Sherdloo.
Wigglesworth. And, Doctor, I think we can make a deal.
Before you could say Better Business Bureau, Waldo had signed a contract with Dr. Dingbat to hunt for an extremely rare butterfly. And that's how our story begins.
Hey, wait a second, Waldo. Remember the first scene of this episode?
Yeah, us tried the stakes and blowguns and all that.
Nonsense, Hoppity. How could hunting for a butterfly land us in a jam like that?
Well, it's not an ordinary butterfly I'm after. Here's the one I'm after.
Uh-oh.
Great dead for moke!
Yes, this is Lepidoptera horribilis, a 6-foot-high, man-eating butterfly.
Hey, well, I guess you got the wrong place, Doctor. This is my butterfly.
I've got the wrong place, but I've got the right paper. You've all agreed to help me find Lepidoptera horribilis.
Don't worry, fellas. I'll find a loophole somewhere.
No, sir, Uncle Waldo. We made a promise. Doctor, we'll stick with you to the end.
Mercy, Mabel, what's that?
Oh, it's just an ordinary poisoned arrow.
Doctor, I think this is the end we were going to stick with you to.
To which we were going to stick with you.
Whatever.
My, I'll bet that tingles. Be with us next time for The Butterfly Collectors or I Wanted Wings. Last time, you remember, Hoppity, Waldo, and Fillmore were tied to stakes while the cruel jungle chieftain prepared to pot them with poisoned arrows. Now we...
No, you got it wrong again.
Oh.
What happened was, Fillmore made a butterfly out of string, and a story about it was printed in the paper. And Dr. Dingbat asked us to help him capture a rare specimen of butterfly.
A 6-foot man-eating butterfly.
So we signed a contract.
Like bird brains?
And just then...
That poisoned arrow twanged me right in the brisket.
Quick, Fillmore, send for a doctor.
He is a doctor.
He's not the right kind of a doctor.
All doctors are the right kind of doctor. Don't you ever watch the TV shows?
I'm a PhD.
Can't they watch TV shows?
I'm a lepidopterist.
Yeah. He sells glasses.
But
Oh, don't worry about me, fellas. I'm prepared for this kind of thing.
And taking off his shirt, the doctor showed them he was wearing...
An arrow-proof vest.
Yes, you really should get one.
People are going to be shooting arrows at us all the time?
Oh, of course not, Hoppity.
well, I should hope not.
No. Sometimes they use spears.
Oh, lucky us.
A few days later, our reluctant heroes were trudging through a gloomy South American jungle. Little did they know that they were being followed at that moment by a grim little jungle chieftain carrying a large blowgun.
Look there.
If it's a 6-foot man-eating butterfly, I don't want to see it.
No, it's a tribe of Indians.
Bloodthirsty Apaches?
Savage Comanches?
Sweet Sioux?
No, they're quivery Indians.
Quivery?
You see, they don't wear very many clothes. In the daytime, it's warm. But when the sun goes down,
Quivery Indians.
And they're mean.
We better sneak past them.
Alas, it was not to be. For Fillmore's big foot caught in a small root and...
Umbalumba.
Iguana. Ungawa.
They've hit us. Back this way.
Alas, it was not to be. For the grim little jungle chieftain blocked their way.
Maybe he just wants to be friendly.
Alas, it was not to be.
I do wish he'd stop saying that.
For our friends were carried into the quivery village by a distinctly unfriendly bunch.
Umbalumba.
Iguana. Ungawa.
Well, let's look on the bright side, fellas.
The bright side?
Yeah, we found a 6-foot butterfly.
What?
Sure enough, there in the middle of the clearing was a large statue of a ferocious-looking butterfly, and it was made of pure gold. It must have weighed a ton.
As a statue, it's worth a fortune.
The butterfly, it'll never get off the ground.
Hey, you guys are in luck. You arrived just in time for our annual Butterfly Day.
Oh, Peachy.
What happens on Butterfly Day? He asked cautiously.
Oh, the usual thing. Sack race, beauty parade, egg throw, blowgun contest.
I shouldn't ask, but at what do you shoot the blowguns?
Not at what, Charlie? At who?
Whom?
You, that's whom. You're first, Fatso.
The name is Fillmore.
Correction, it was Fillmore. All right, you ready, boys?
Umbalumba.
Iguana. Ungawa.
No, wait a minute. Let me go first.
Why, Hoppity?
Ready on the right, ready on the left.
Look, fellas, while they're concentrating on me, you make a run for it.
Great idea.
Fire!
And the natives began to blow poison darts at Hoppity, who hopped frantically as he dodged the deadly missiles.
Okay, gang, let's go.
It was a wonderful plan, but Waldo had forgotten about those ropes tied around the necks. When they reached their limit, Fillmore's broke.
The neck?
The rope.
Well, it almost worked.
Meanwhile, Hoppity had hopped his way unscathed, clear out of the village, and was on his way to safety.
Leaving us here with the quiverers? He wouldn't do that.
Well, has Hoppity left Waldo and the doctor in the lurch? And is there a real live man-eating butterfly after all? See our next episode, The Statue Speaks, or Idle Chatter. Last time, you remember, we left Hoppity, Waldo, and Fillmore tied to stakes while the cruel jungle chieftain prepared to pot them with poisoned arrows.
No, we went past this part.
Then, Hoppity was made a target for a blowgun contest.
We went past this part, too.
And while Hoppity hopped, his friends made a dash for liberty. One of them made it.
And we went past here, too.
Also, Hoppity hopped clear of the village, leaving his friends behind.
And that's when I said, Hoppity wouldn't do a thing like that. Leave us in the lurch, not Hoppity.
And that's where we are.
Why wouldn't he leave us?
He's a TV hero. Does Batman desert Robin? Does Matt Dillon desert Doc and Kitty? Does Bullwinkle desert Rocky? Does Dudley Do-Right desert Nell?
Oh, shameful thought.
Well, it's the same with Hoppity. He's our hero.
But Waldo, Hoppity's gone.
You know, Doc, we may be breaking new television ground at this moment.
How?
We have entered the age of the Fink.
Oh, we've been there for some time.
But Waldo's gloom was unfounded. For at that very moment off in the jungle, Fillmore and Hoppity were getting their heads together.
Oh!
Fillmore, you're free.
I'd rather be greatly reduced.
But we've still got to rescue Uncle Waldo and Dr. Dingbat.
Too late. They're probably fuller of quills than a porcupine right now.
Not so. For back at the village,
Put up those blowguns, you guys. You couldn't hit the broadside of Jackie Gleason. Anyways, it's time for the next Butterfly Day event.
Which is what?
The head shrinking exhibition.
You're going to cut off our heads and shrink them?
Oh, come now. Nothing so crude as that. We got a patented secret process. We shrink your heads while they're still on.
But that's impossible.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Who is that?
One of our dissatisfied customers. Oh, great Mabubu, attend. Be merciful. We got a couple of live ones for you.
Umbalumba.
Iguano. Ungawa.
Wigglesworth.
Fillmore, they're gonna shrink Uncle Waldo's head.
Yeah, well, let's face it, Hoppity. Yeah, it could stand it just a little.
They're doing it as an offering to that man-eating butterfly idol. That gives me an idea.
What?
That 6-foot man-eating butterfly is going to appear in person.
And that gives me an idea.
What?
I'm getting out of here.
No, wait a minute, Fillmore. You're the 6-foot butterfly.
I am. I don't see no wings.
You will.
And the resourceful Hoppity set to work. Using palm fronds, ferns, ingenuity, and a Halloween false face, which he just happened to have, he soon had Fillmore disguised.
Now, at the crucial moment, you jump out and demand that they let Uncle Waldo and the doctor go.
Hey, what's the crucial moment?
It's usually right before the episode ends.
I hope it works.
But first, you have to get their attention.
Do I tap on a water glass with my knife?
No, use your head, Fillmore. No, I mean, you'll blow your bugle.
I'll buy that.
I knew you would.
Well, that evening, the trembling captives were led before the golden statue.
What are those things?
They look like reducing cabinets from a Turkish bath.
They are. Only one difference. We put you in them upside down. Okay, boys.
Umbalumba.
Iguano. Ungawa.
Yike!
Ready, Fillmore?
No, but I can tell it's the crucial moment.
Okay, go.
And as the natives looked up, they saw a huge, frightening figure with sharp teeth and a ravenous expression come flapping down at them. And, oh, Nellie's knee, there are two frightening figures.
It's Hoppity. There's two of us, and one of us ain't me.
Yes, it seems there really is a live 6-foot man-eating butterfly.
Help!
Oh, what will be the result of this strange aerial combat? Be sure to see our next episode, Fillmore in a flap or coming in on a wing and a bear. Last time, you remember, Waldo and Dr. Dingbat were still prisoners of a mean jungle tribe called the Quivery Indians.
So called on account of it gets cold here nights.
We know.
What's more, the cruel jungle chieftain had decreed that as a sacrifice to their butterfly god, Mabubu, Waldo and the doctor would have their heads shrunken while they were still wearing them. At that moment, Hoppity put a daring plan into effect when he disguised Fillmore as the fierce 6-foot man-eating butterfly and launched him on the end of a rope.
Now hear this. This is your Maboo speaking.
Hey, you put on a little weight, oh exalted one.
That's from eating smart aleck chieftains.
Oh, I was just putting you on, Maboo baby. What's your bidding?
Let them people go.
But they're not done yet.
Are you gonna argue with the one and only Maboo?
No, but I thought I'd check with the other one.
The other what?
The other ferocious man-eating butterfly, which was just then flapping straight at Fillmore. Ooh, was he ever angry.
It's that bugle of Fillmore's. I feel the same way sometimes.
Hoppity, do something. It's coming back.
Well, nice of you to drop in, Fillmore.
Boy, when this is over, are you gonna get yours, fatso?
He didn't do anything.
No, just unlawful flight, impersonating a butterfly, and blowing a bugle without a license is all.
You forgot jaywalking.
Jaywalking.
But we have more important things to worry about.
Such as...
Such as how to keep that monster from making a meal of all of us. Dr. Dingbat, how do you usually catch a butterfly?
Well, I use my net. I just hold it up, you see, and... Of course, most butterflies don't have teeth as big as that one.
Come on, you guys. We're trapped for life here underneath a golden idol.
Isn't everybody?
Well, one person isn't. Our hero, Hoppity Hooper.
But what can a little frog do against a ferocious 6-foot man-eating butterfly?
I can use my head. If I can hang on to it long enough. Hey, Fillmore, can you still blow your bugle?
No.
Did you lose it?
No, I lost my lip.
Again? Somebody's got to blow that bugle.
Here, hand it over, Charlie.
Fillmore.
And the jungle chieftain blew even worse than Fillmore.
Hey, goofy sound, huh?
Stop. We're just attracting his attention.
That's the idea, Uncle Waldo.
You want that flying buzzsaw to notice us? Oh, what did I ever do to deserve this?
Well, starting in 1934...
Never mind that. Here it comes.
But Hoppity had figured right after all. For the thing that caught Maboo's eye was not our trembling friend, but the one-ton gold statue of himself.
Green gravy. He's lost his choppers.
The mad butterfly made another pass at his own image and...
I guess we better get Maboo into a cage before he comes to. He's sure gonna be one sore butterfly.
Umbalumba. Uguano.
Ungawa.
Hoppity, you've done it again, you perspicacious little amphibian, you.
Released by the grateful jungle chieftain, our friends were soon on their way home with the rare specimen of Lepidoptera horribilis safely in a steel cage.
How do we know he's safe?
We've got his teeth in a separate cage. But what's in the last trailer, Uncle Waldo?
Another 6-foot butterfly.
2 of them?
Did you defang this one?
No need, Doctor. This one is just a 1-ton gold statue.
We're rich.
How'd you get it, Waldo?
Did a little swapping with that mean little jungle chieftain.
Pretty shrewd, Professor, that he had it coming to him.
What did you swap for it?
Just a worthless trinket.
Oh, that's a good. What was the worthless trinket?
Your bugle.